Hello and welcome to Overanalyze. My name is Levi and today we'll be covering District 13, 3A. Got a little bit of a different camera thing here. Should be normal by tomorrow. Teams in this district, we have Harmony in Big Sandy and near Big Sandy. Minola, Chapel Hill and Mount Pleasant. Mount Vernon, Quitman, Winsboro and Winona. No movement in this district, same as the last alignment. For a location of this district, we're kind of in a box here between Tyler, Longview, Sulphur Springs, and Mount Pleasant. So a little bit of history on this district. This is actually something that I would be interested in doing, like an actual production kind of thing on, with a lot more research into this. But this is a very successful district. Winsboro. They were 6 points away from being the 3A state champions this year. Had they won that, so they lost to Fairfield by 6 in the state championship game. Had they won that game, they would have been the third team from this district in the last 5 years to win a state championship game. That's insane. So even now, the Region 2 3A representative has been a team from this district 5 times in the past 6 years. It was Mount Vernon in 2017, and then Mount Vernon won state in 2018. Next, Chapel Hill won in 2019, and then in 2020, Winsboro made state. 2021, Ponder was the one team not in this district to make it out of Region 2 3A, and then Winsboro made it this year. So 5 out of the last 6 years, this 3-team core, Winsboro, Mount Vernon, and Chapel Hill, have gone to state, and nobody else in Region 2 besides Ponder has done that. That's actually pretty cool. I would be interested in doing more research on that. Getting into it, I guess. Got Winsboro got first in district. They were 6 points away from being champs, 3 state champions. Already said that. Lost to Fairfield by 6 in the championship game. They beat Bishop by 10 in the semifinal game. The only other game in single digits was Edgewood by 8 in the regional final game. The first 4 games, going from 4th down to 1st, was 30, 40, 50, and 60 point margins. Not really, but it was close. I think 30, 39, 55, and 62, something like that. 30, 39, 55, and 62. Yes. They kind of rolled through most of this region. 30-point game was against Ponder being really good, pretty good team. I already covered them. So actually their regular season was pretty good. They played Brownsboro twice. They won a game. Actually, they won by 1. They won by 2 and then lost by 4. Brownsboro being the 4A state champion this year. They also beat Glen Rose, high-level 4A team, Tyler Legacy, a high-level 5A team, and obviously they played and beat Mount Vernon and Chapel Hill twice. They went 12-0 in district. A couple of losses they had. They lost to obviously Brownsboro, but then also JP2, one of the better private schools in the entire state of Texas. John Paul II in Plano. They lost by 8 to Coppell, high-level 6A team, and lost by 11 to LD Bell, high-level 6A team. They have 4 seniors on 14 players, so pretty standard continuity. Maybe they can, if they get back to state, it'll be 3 out of the last 4 years that they've been in state, which is a pretty good run. Maybe they could solidify the victory in the championship game. And again, just 3 teams in what would be 6 years. If they do win it next year, that would be insane. Next we have Mount Vernon. They got second, lost in the regional semifinals to Edgewood by 6. They beat Hooks, New Diana, and Gladewater pretty handedly. Had they won, they would have met up with Winsboro. Of course, they did lose to Winsboro twice in district, 26 and then by 12. They played Brownsboro and Fairfield in non-district, lost both. 26 and 12 to Winsboro. Had a couple of close games against Minola, and then they only have one game against Chapel Hill. They're missing the other game, but that one game they did win by 3. I can kind of assume that they won that other game and went 10-2. They have 17 players uploaded to the roster, 2 seniors. Next we have Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill got 3rd, lost in by district to DeKalb. No way I got that one right. They lost in by district by 11. They went 8-4 in district, I think. Again, missing that Mount Vernon game. They actually got the closest to beating Winsboro in district, any team in this district, losing by 10. Again, followed closely by Mount Vernon at 12. They beat Minola by, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, but they beat Minola by 10 and then by 8, so decently close. They have 17 players uploaded to the roster, 3 seniors. So similar to both of the other ones, honestly. Next we have Minola, got 4th, lost in the regional quarterfinals to Winsboro after beating Atlanta and Jefferson. They beat Atlanta by 2, a 2-point game, and Jefferson by 8, and lost by like 39 to that's 39 point win they lost to Winsboro by 39. I mean, again, Winsboro being who they were this year, not really surprised. They went 6-6 in district, losing to the top 3 teams. Again, having a couple close games against Mount Vernon and Chapel Hill. They actually beat Mount Vernon in a tournament earlier this year, but it's tournaments. Says they took Mount Vernon to overtime this year in district, lost by 5 maybe. They also went says, this is on Max Preps, went into overtime against Quitman, won by 3 maybe. They have 11 players uploaded to the roster, 3 seniors. All right, final predictions time. We got Winsboro at 11-1, Mount Vernon at 11-1. Mount Vernon at 11-1, Chapel Hill 8-4, Minola 5-7, Quitman 5-7, Harmony 2-10, and Winona 0-12. Split at the top, Winsboro and Mount Vernon, and then a split at 4-5, Minola and Quitman. As it has been for the past several years, going to be a super competitive top 3. All 3 will probably, at least 2 will probably go pretty far in playoffs next year. If you do get the chance, you can go into the UIL state archives and just look at how this district has just absolutely dominated most of 3A for the past 6 years, going back to 2017. I'm thinking about doing some extensive research into it and maybe making a long video about that because it interests me. I know a couple of other districts that have that. So anyways, that's all I have for District 13 3A. Tomorrow I'll cover District 14. Hopefully I'm back to the normal camera setup right there. Until next time, thanks for watching.